Welcome back. Are sanctions on Iran a lost cause? Will they ever stop the endless pursuit of nuclear weapons? CIA Director Michael Hayden not so confident they will.
We engage, they continue to move forward. We vote for sanctions, they continue to move forward. We try to deter, to dissuade, they continue to move forward.
There you got the former CIA director. Also recently, leaked military files allege there are direct ties between Iran and terrorists in Afghanistan. Can Iran be stopped? Joining us right now to weigh in on these issues, we have Houman Majd, journalist and author of The Ayatollah's Democracy, Zad Moazzed, advisor on Middle East relations, and Mary Opik, award-winning Iranian actress and human rights activist as well. All right, Houman, let's start with you. Are we close to a strike on Iran?
I don't think so. I think it's very unlikely. I think the rhetoric has been notched up quite a bit on both sides, actually, and I think there's a bit of a propaganda war going on, but I really don't see a strike. I think it's highly, highly unlikely at this point.
Although, Zad, we hear the Iranians talking about how they would like to wipe Israel off the face of the map, but you say that's just grandstanding for the people in Iran.
I say it's just for consumption domestically, yes.
So Iran would never attack Israel? Is that what you think?
I think based on Iran's history for 2,500 years, Iran has attacked, to the best of my knowledge, twice. Was an aggressor. Iranians by nature are not aggressors. It's a lot of talk, grandstanding, and I said is for domestic use only.
Okay, Mary, what do you think's going on over there?
Well, it's known that the past 3 decades has been a proof that the Iranian government has been deceiving the world, and to my opinion, that the world has been sitting and waiting for some sort of a conclusion by negotiations with the country of Iran, and trying to create some sort of a peace and a dialogue that we can physically be able to understand what they're doing in that country and how they're managing their affairs. Unfortunately, through all the efforts that has been taken, we have not reached to any type of a solid communication with a country that has made a mockery of the world and has been abusing women and children and their own people in the country that they live.
Right.
So as a result,
and Houman, she's making the case about negotiations. You say that negotiations the only solution.
Well, I think it is the only solution. I can't see any other solution. A military strike, even the administration, current U.S. administration itself says is unlikely to be successful, and there are dangers with it, which are unimaginable dangers. So there really is only one solution. The sanctions aren't going to work. Again, the Obama administration admits that themselves, basically. Iran is not an isolated country in the way that we imagine it to be. It's not the same situation as South Africa before in the era of apartheid. So it's a very different country. Russia and China are still allies of Iran on some level. Sanctions are just simply not going to work. So the only thing that can work is negotiations. There has to be real effort on both sides to get to the negotiation.
Yeah, and we're nowhere near that right now. All right, Houman, Zad, and Mary, we thank you all for a great discussion about what happens next in Iran. Thank you.